Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Man Rants into the Camera. So, today I am trying to respond to this person, but YouTube doesn't want me to talk about it, so I'm gonna make a whole video, and hopefully you see this, Jeffrey. And if you don't, well, hopefully someone sees it. So, this was in response to a little snippet video about the Springfield Republican Party 3 of 3 and the mayoral debate between an actual criminal and a murderer. Sorry, the former mayor and a criminal trying to take over is what I meant to say. Anyway, so I hadn't quite understood what this person was first talking about, and I had asked them what, and so they said that they were responding to someone else about how expensive it is to live in California. It's beautiful, people want to live there, and they describe here that it's like complaining about the price of a Ferrari, Ford GT, or a Hugo Boss suit. Supply and demand, and this has some truth to it, but I really wanted to dig in a little bit more about why there's so much homelessness. So, key findings that there are over 500,000 Americans experiencing homelessness, that if you do the math, there is about 28 vacant homes for every person experiencing homelessness in the US. And that's bad, right? I think we can say with some certainty that that is bad. Here's some statistics from around the country, not in California though, but from around the country, and just how many there are homes per homeless person. Number of vacant homes per person experiencing homelessness. 55 in Atlanta, 47 in Palm Bay, 110 in Syracuse, New York, 63 in Pittsburgh. Why so many? And if you don't believe me, well, here is a more recent article. I believe this one was... yeah, actually this one is more recent. I got that backwards. But the numbers being thrown around are about the same. This is still over 500,000 homeless people. This is still a lot of vacant homes. And we could go into more depth, or we could ask Reddit that tells us to stop comparing the number of vacant homes to the number of homeless people because reasons. If you really wanted to read this, you could. And I'm not going to because that's somebody else's response. I wanted to dig into this for a very specific reason because the supply and demand part requires some nuance. Number one is the fact that houses are not built for poor people, and the houses that are mostly sitting empty are vacant because nobody can afford them, right? We build middle income and high income housing. But the thing about homeless people is that they don't have money to then go live in these homes. There are some charities that try to help with that. Particularly I'm thinking of Habitat for Humanity, whom I've had the pleasure of working with before. But homeless people, they have no money, so how are they going to get homes that other people, like people who actually have an income, even can afford? Well, They can't. It's that simple. The supply is being increased, but not for the people who need it. And the demand is being restricted by all the many numbers of homes that are second houses, third houses, or just the giant rental companies that buy vast amounts of properties and then allow those properties to sit empty rather than let people live in them. I actually happen to live around a very near a large campus that has a large influx of student population, and so the rental companies thought it would be a wonderful idea to buy pretty much all of the properties in this eighth, about quarter of the entire city. But if you look around, there are, for rent signs that have been up for multiple years because nobody can afford the prices that they want. They want to extract the most profit for their investment, because their investment is what matters to them, not, having to borrow a phrase, a habitat for humanity to live in. They don't give a shit, right? So supply and demand is going on here, but it's not a straightforward calculation of, well, people want to live in California, therefore it's difficult to live in California. That is somewhat true, but if we were able to actually look at the numbers of houses that are sitting empty in California versus how many homeless people are in California, we would see a discrepancy still, right? Anyway, it's just a thought. I hope you have a great day. Anyone who actually bothered to watch this, listen to me rant. Have a great day.